Gotta work it again.
I want to turn it off for a nap. Well,
No, just leave it. Just leave it. Don't touch. Don't touch. I was like, loading debut. Yeah. Good. Set back here. I slept for an hour last night. Everybody's getting wet because I'm too tired to pick. Yeah, everything. They can mix. It's dark. I'll go. I thought it was over there. Yeah.
did it work? And I have sound too.
It doesn't matter if I'm left or right. Which one is left and right? Can we look at the your side?
It does matter. Welcome to our biggest session of today. And you guys, step up. We want to see your faces. Touch this. All right. From Lupo Barbell Club, we have Devin Craig Schwartz. From Murderer Crows, we have Zena Hernandez. Also from Murderer Crows, we have Jessica Rodriguez. Another murder, Monica Yu. Academy, Alexa Mendoza. Another Lupo, we have Jordan Craig Schwartz. From Murderer Crows, we have Nadia Likachova. From S&M Strength, we have Talia Binns. From Murderer Crows, we have Arthi Nithi. From Lupo Barber Club, we have Allie Horn. From Murder Crows, we have Ari Rutledge. After that, we have Maurice Montrose. The last two are from Murder Crows. We have Holly Crane and Zara Hannaford. All right, we have 10 minutes before Snatch if you guys would like to touch the bar.
Let's go, Ari.
Okay. We will be starting the snatch portion of the longest session for today in about 1 minute. Just a reminder, if this is your first weightlifting meet, we do not speak when the lifter is lifting or when they're getting ready to lift. You can cheer for your friends, cheer for your partners, your family members, whatever, but please don't talk when a lifter is on the platform. We want to respect them because it's kind of a mind F word being up here. Almost said it. Especially for snatch. You guys can chat for a little bit longer, but we do have 43 seconds. And then our first lifter is going to be Monica from Murder Crows with 52 kilos on the bar. Okay. Monica, your 1 minute clock starts now. And that was a beautiful lift. We have an automatic increase to 53 kilos. All right, with the automatic increase to 53 kilos, you got a 2 minute clock that starts now. Change of athlete, change of weight. We're going up to 55 kilos for Jordan's first lift from Lupo Barbell. All right. All right, with 55 kilos on the bar, Jordan, your clock starts now. Beautiful. That was a good lift. We're going to tighten it up at 55 kilos. All right, we're going to have Allie from Lupo Barbell for her first attempt. All right, Allie. It was beautiful. It doesn't have to be perfect. That was a good lift. We have 56 kilos on the bar for Zena's first attempt for Murder Crows. All right, 56 kilos on the bar. Your clock starts now.
Let's go, Z.
And that is a good lift, just sprinting to the bar. We're sticking with 56 kilos. A little bit of athlete shuffling, but Monica's going to come up for a second attempt. All right, Monica, your clock starts now.
Let's go, Monica. Come on.
And that was a good lift. We're sticking at 56 We're going to 57 kilos now for Monica's third and final attempt. Maybe. We got a 2-minute clock starting now. Change of athlete, change of weight. We're going to 58 kilos on the bar for Allie's second attempt. All right, Allie, your clock starts now. And that is a good lift. Make sure to wait for the down call. All right, we're at 59 kilos on the bar. Once we have 59 kilos on the bar, Jordan's going to come up for his second attempt. All right, Jordan, your clock starts now. And that was a beautiful lift. We're sticking at 59 kilos. Our next lifter is Zena from Murderer Crows. And that was a good lift. We're staying at 59. We're staying at 59 kilos for Monica's third and final attempt. Yeah, you're good.
Let's go, Monty. Come on. Got it, Monty.
And that unfortunately was a no lift, but she missed her head, so that was perfect. We're going up to 60 kilos. And that was spooky. Once we have 60 kilos on the bar, Devin's coming up for her first attempt. We have already seen her sister do 2 lifts. Now she'll be doing her first attempt. All right, with 60 kilos on the bar, Devin, your clock starts now.
Push.
And that is a good opener. We're keeping 60 on the bar for a while. Next up, we have Alexa from Barbender. And that is a good lift. We're sticking at 60 kilos again. We have Arthi for first attempt for Murder Crows.
Go, Arthi, come on.
And that is a good lift. Tightening up 60 kilos again for Zara's first attempt for Murder Crows. All right, Zara, your clock starts now. And that unfortunately is a no lift. We're going to tighten up 60 kilos again because Zara will be able to attempt the same weight. 2 minutes on the clock. And that is a good lift. We're going up to 61 kilos on the bar for Zena's third and final attempt. So she can sprint up to the bar.
Let's go, Z.
All right, clock starts now. And that was a good attempt. We're keeping 61 kilos on the bar for Zara's third and final attempt. Clock starts now. $62. All right, we got 62 kilos on the bar for Zara's third and final attempt.
Let's go, Zara.
And that unfortunately is a no lift. 64 kilos on the bar. Did she? Sometimes you get excited. Sometimes you get real excited. It sucks. We have 64 kilos on the bar for Alexa's second attempt from Barbender Academy. Just a reminder, please wait for the down call. And that unfortunately is a no lift. We're tightening up 64 kilos on the bar. 64 kilos on the bar. Once it's tightened, we're going to have Arthi for his second attempt from Murder Crows. All right, clock starts now.
Got it. Hold it. Let's go.
And that is a good lift. We're keeping 64 kilos on the bar for Allie's third and final attempt. That was a no lift. Thank God you didn't hit your leg. We are still at 64 kilos. Just tightening it up for Alexa's third and final attempt.
Go, Alexa. Go, Alexa. Got it. Everything you got. Let's go. Strong and fast.
Unfortunately, that was a no lift, but she is on the board with a 60-kilo snatch. We're going up to 65 kilos for Devin's second attempt. All right, we got 65 kilos on that bar. Devin, your clock starts now. Hold it. And that is a beautiful lift. We're tightening up 65 kilos on the bar for Jordan. Jordan, your clock starts now for your third and final attempt.
Come on, Jordan, let's go.
Unfortunately, that is a no lift. It was a good attempt. We're gonna go to 66 kilos on the bar for Devin. The other Craig Schwartz. All right, Dev, your clock starts now. You have time to change it. Change of athlete, change of weight. We're going to 67 kilos on the bar for Talia's first attempt from SNL Strength. All right, Talia, clock starts now. Go, Talia. And that is a good lift. We're keeping 67 on the bar for Devin's third and final attempt from Lupo Barbell. Let's go, Devin.
Let's go, Devin!
And that was a good attempt, but a no lift. We're going up to 68 kilos for Jessica's first attempt from Murder Crows. Clock has started.
Let's go, Jess! Come on! Come on!
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
And that was a beautiful lift. We're sticking at 68 kilos on the bar for Arthur's third and final attempt from Murder Crows. The bar stops rolling. Clock starts now.
Let's go, Artie.
That unfortunately is a no lift. We're going up to 69 kilos on the bar for Maurice's first lift. All right, your clock starts now. I lied. We're going up to 70 kilos on the bar for Nadia's first attempt. All right, we have 70 kilos on the bar. Ari's going first. 70 kilos on the bar. Ari, your clock starts now. Talia, your clock starts now. May we please have 71 kilos on the bar? And this may truly be Maurice's first attempt. Clock starts now. And that was a good lift at the last second. We're sticking at 71 kilos for Jessica's second attempt from Murder Crows. And that was a good lift. We are going up to 72 kilos on the bar. This may possibly be Ari's first lift. All right, clock starts now. And that unfortunately is a no lift. We're sticking at 72 kilos on the bar. We're gonna have Talia for her second attempt. Okay. Clock has started. And that was a good lift. We're keeping 72 kilos on the bar, just tightening it up for Ari's second attempt. All right, clock starts now.
Got it, Ari.
And that is a no lift. We're gonna tighten it up at 72 kilos. We have a 2-minute clock, and Ari will be able to attempt it one more time. All right, 2-minute clock starts now. Come on, Ari. Let's go. Ari is on the board at 72. We're going up to 73 kilos. Once we get 73 kilos on the bar, Jessica from Murder Crows will be doing her third and final attempt. Starting now.
Let's go, Jeff.
3 for 3. We're going up to 74 kilos on the bar. That was a really pretty lift. Once we have 74 kilos on the bar, Maurice is coming for her second attempt. Clock starts. And that is a good lift. May we please have 75 kilos on the bar. Once we have 75 kilos, we're going to have Nadia for her first attempt from Murder Crows. Great. Clock has started.
Let's go, Nadia.
That was a strong lift. We're keeping 75. She just yanked that thing. We're keeping 75 on the bar for Holly's first attempt. All right, Holly, your clock starts now.
Got it. Oh yeah.
And that is a good lift. We're going up to 76 kilos on the bar. There's no way she's doing this weight. That one went up way too quickly, but for Nadia, 76 kilos on the bar. Clock starts now. Shocker. Holly, your clock starts now. Maybe please have 77 kilos on the bar. All right, with 77 kilos on the bar, we have Talia for her third and final attempt. And that, unfortunately, is a no lift, but she is on the board. We're keeping it at 77 kilos for Maurice's third and final attempt. All right. Clock has started. Love the loaders. Hold it. 3 for 3. Great shoulder mobility. We're going to 78 kilos on the bar for Holly's second attempt. All right, Holly, make it straight. All right, clock starts now. I mean, it was a good lift. Just got a little spooky. We have an automatic increase to 79 kilos. Sometimes you got to contemplate your life at the bottom of a snatch. All right, we got 79 kilos on the bar for Holly's automatic increase. She's got 2 minutes to decide. Change of athlete, change of weight. We're going to 80 kilos for Nadia's second attempt. All right, clock starts now. Another beautiful lift. We're going up to 81 kilos for Holly's third and final attempt. Holly, your clock has started. Unfortunately, that is a no lift, but she definitely has that. We're going to go up to 83 for Nadia's third and final attempt in our last snatch of the day. All right, clock on 83 starts now. Another beautiful lift. Shocker. All right, 68 kilos. We have a 10-minute break. We'll start with 68 kilos on the bar. Why not? Jessica is insane. The little she's nuts. She's only like she's very light. She's 59 kilos or something. She's 8 kilos. She's like 100. Like 100. I know. Fair.
They still do it not
So when BLM happened and like everyone voted CrossFit, they were gonna get rid of it. They were
Fuck that. I'm leaving the gym.
like everyone else.
Yeah. I'm gonna be weightlifting. My back hurts so bad. I'll let you do your thing.
And your little boat piece. I'm here. Huh? For like a moment. All right, we are starting our cleaning jerk in a little over 30 seconds. We have 38 kilos on the bar. Monica's first attempts from Murder the Crows. Got a few more seconds to shut your mouths. This one's not that bad though. The second one was the worst. It'd be kind of nice. Kind of. All right. Your clock starts now. So long. Hell yeah, nurses. And that is a good lift. We have an automatic increase to 69 kilos. I have 69. 2-minute clock starts now. Girl, we haven't. Not you. It will be eventually. You can sprint to the bar. You can sprint to the bar in a moment when we make it 70. I even make it pretty. You gotta change it. All right, we have 70 kilos coming on the bar. Ooh. And once we have 70 kilos on the bar, we're gonna have Cena sprint up to the bar for her first attempt. All All right, now the bar is perfect. And that is a no lift, but you got this. We're tightening up 70 kilos on the bar for Jordan's first attempt from Lupo Barbell. Let's go, Jordan. You got this, Jordan. And that clearly was a good lift. We're going to tighten up 70 kilos on the bar for Zena to attempt the weight again. She's going to get it. All right, clock starts now. Zena will have one more attempt to get that bar. We're good. Just tightening it up at 70. Zena, your 2-minute clock starts now. Just one moment. Just a perfectionist over there. Hold on. Again, this will be Zena's third and final attempt at the clean and jerk. All right, now the bar is beautiful. We're going to tighten it up and walk away. All right, clock's restarted. Let's go, Zena! Hell yeah. Zena's on the board. We need 71 kilos on the bar. I don't know if you heard that. We love redemption. We have 71 kilos on the bar for Monica's second attempt. And that is a good lift. We have an automatic increase to 72 kilos for Monica's third and final attempt. TBD on what she chooses to do. All right, 2-minute clock starts now. Change of athlete, change of weight. May you please go to 74 kilos for Devin's first attempt. All right, clock starts now, Devin. And that is a good lift. Both of them powered that one. We're going to tighten it up at 74 kilos for Jordan's second attempt. All right, Jordan, your clock starts now. Oh, shit. Hold it, hold it. And that is a good lift. We're just tightening up 74 kilos on the bar for Monica's third and final attempt for Murder Crows. Monica, your clock has started.
Let's go, Monica. Good leg. Go. Come on.
And that clearly was a good lift. Got a little spooky for a minute. We're going up to 75 kilos on the bar for Allie's first attempt. All right, we got 75 on the bar, Allie. Let's go. And that is a good lift. We're just going to tighten 75 kilos up. And then Zara's going to come out for her first attempt from Murder Crows. All right, Zara.
Let's go, Zara. Let's go, Zara.
And that is a good lift. We're going up to 76 kilos on the bar. Once we have 76 kilos, allegedly, we're going to have Allie Horn from Lupo Barbell. All right. 1 minute clock starts now. Change of athlete. We're gonna have Zara, 76 kilos, maybe. Clock starts now. Change of athlete, change of weight. We're going up to 77 kilos on the bar for Jordan's third and final attempt from Lupo Barbell. All right, got 77 kilos on the bar. Jordan, let's go. Let's go. Three for three on clean and jerks because you cannot fail to Spice Girls. We're going up to 78 kilos on the bar for Devin's second attempt. You have 78 kilos on the bar. Devin, clock starts now. You're fine. Hold. Cannot fail to Spice Girls. We're going up to 79 kilos on the bar for Zara's second attempt. All right. Zara, your clock starts now.
Let's go, Zara.
And that is another good lift to one of the most amazing songs of all time. We're going up to 80 kilos on the bar for Alexa's first attempt from Barbender Academy. All right, it's 80 kilos on the bar. Alexa, your clock starts now.
Come on, Phil. Get a big push.
And that is a no lift. Can we sweep the platform? Please. Just in case. And then we're gonna stick with 80 kilos on the bar. That's perfect. Thank you. All right, we have 80 kilos on the bar. All right, we have Ari for her first attempt at the clean and jerk.
Sorry.
And that is a good lift. We're just tightening up 80 kilos on the bar for Alexa's second attempt. Clock starts now. What? All right. One moment, we have a Marshall issue. Wait. The Marshall stopped it. For those that are unaware, the Marshalls are in the back, where all the athletes are. It says Marshall. Yeah. They're in charge of putting the numbers on here and getting people in order. All right, I think we're good to go. Clock starts now.
Set and push. Nice. Come on, set. Come on, brace.
Good save. That unfortunately is a no lift. Thank you guys. We're gonna tighten it up at 80 kilos. Alexa has one more attempt with a 2-minute clock. Clock starts now. Change of athlete, change of weight. We're going up to 81 kilos on our bar for Devin's third and final attempt from the Lupo barbell. Let's go, Devin. Unfortunately, that was a no lift. Still hit 78 kilos, which is amazing. All right, we're still at 81 kilos on the bar for Zara's third and final attempt. Zara, your clock starts now.
Go, Zara. Come on. Holding it. Chest elbows. Let's go. Yep. Go, go, go.
Come on, bro.
Sunset.
Gotta go. Unfortunately, that was a no lift, but she is on the board with a 79 kilo clean and jerk. We're sticking at 81 kilos, just tightening it up for Alexa's third and final attempt. Clock starts now. I would like to hear everyone cheering when she comes out.
Come on.
Go.
Good, clean, strong jerk. Strong jerk.
Unfortunately, that is a no lift. We need 82 kilos on the bar for Allie's second attempt from Lupo Barbell. Yeah, Allie. Slowly converting CrossFitters into weightlifters. Let's go.
Come on, Allie. Go, Allie.
That's it. Up and back.
Come on, Allie. And that was a solid lift, Allison. We're going up to 83 kilos on the bar for Ari's second attempt from Murder Crows. I'd like to stop her dad.
Go. Let's go.
Sometimes the bar just goes right behind you. We're going to tighten up 83 kilos for Allie's third and final attempt. She's going to do more, but. All right, we have 83 kilos of Allie. She's not doing it. Ari. So 83 kilos for Ari's on the bar now. Clock starts now. Change of athlete, change of weight. We're going to 84 kilos on the bar for Jessica's first attempt. All right, your clock starts now.
Let's go, Jazz.
And that was sadly a no lift. It looks really pretty though. We're gonna we're gonna tighten up 84 if she would like to do it again with the 2-minute clock, but I think she should do more. Weightlifting is sometimes really sad. That middle judge, she's the worst. This hamster wheeling over there, so mean. She could have had a perfect day. She got it. We're going up to 85 kilos on the bar for Nadia's first attempt. All right, we're gonna stick with 85 for a few lifters now. All right. Change of athlete. We are going with Arthy's first attempt at 85 kilos. Your clock starts now.
Let's go, Arthur.
And that is a good lift for her opening clean and jerk. We're sticking at 85 kilos for now. And Ari is going to do her third and final attempt. Clock starts now, Ari.
Let's go! Yeah!
Let's go.
Let's go!
All right, let's go. Whoa.
And that is a no lift, but she is still on the board with an 80-kilo clean and jerk. We're going to stick at 85 kilos for now, and Jess is going to come back out and do her third and final attempt. Can you? Yeah, it's a little crooked. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. Clock starts now. Change of athlete, change of weight. We're going up to 86 kilos on the bar for Maurice's first attempt. All right, we got 86 on the bar. Clock starts now. And that unfortunately is a no lift. We're gonna tighten it up at 86 kilos for Allie's third and final attempt. Wait, I'm sorry. Maurice is gonna follow herself with a 2-minute clock. Same weight though. Clock starts now. Sorry for confusing everyone. That is a good lift. We're gonna tighten it up at 86 kilos, almost at degrees. 86 kilos on the bar for Allie's third and final attempt from Lupo Barbell. Let's go, Allie. Easy. 3 for 3, Allie. Nice. May we please have 88 kilos on the bar? Once we have 88 kilos on the bar, Jessica's going to come out for her third and final attempt. Your clock starts now.
Let's go, Jess. Come on.
Yeah. 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 Oh.
That was beautiful. That was awesome. So we're going to 89 kilos on the bar for Arthy's second attempt. That was such a good lift. All right, we have 89 kilos on the bar. Arthy, your clock starts now.
Let's go, Artie. Oh yeah.
And that is a good lift. We need 90 kilos on the bar. Once we have 90 kilos on the bar, Nadia's going to come out for her first attempt, but you got a moment. All right, Nadia, your clock starts now.
Let's go, Nadia.
That was the most efficient clean and jerk I've seen. So we're putting 91 kilos on the bar, but we know Nadia's not going to do 91 kilos. But the 2-minute clock starts for someone to shuffle to a different weight. All right, Maurice, we still have 91 kilos on the bar, but this is your third and final attempt, and your clock starts now. And that is a good lift. May we please have 93 kilos on the bar for Arthy's third and final attempt. All right. Arthy, your clock starts now. That was a no lift, but a great try. We're going to go up to 95 kilos on the bar. Once we have 95 kilos on the bar, Talia will come up for her first attempt from S&M string. All right, Talia, clock starts now. And that is a good lift. All right, 95 kilos, just tighten it up on the bar. And we have Holly for her first attempt. And that is a good lift. We're just tightening up 95 kilos. Just tighten. And then we have Nadia for a second attempt. Nadia, your clock starts now. Obviously, that was a good lift. We're going to go up to 96 kilos on the bar for Holly's second attempt. As this is an automatic increase. All right. Holly, your clock has started. Change of athlete. We are going to Nadia for 96 kilos. Doubt it. Clock has started. Shocker. We're going up to 98 kilos for Holly's second attempt. All right, we got 98 kilos on the bar. Holly, your clock starts now. Maybe please have 99 on the bar. It's getting spooky. All right, we have 99 kilos on the bar for Holly's second attempt. Clock is restarting. And that was a good lift. We are going up to 100 kilos on the bar. Once we have 100 kilos on the bar, Talia will be coming up for her second attempt. All right. We have 100. All right, Talia, clock starts now. Unfortunately, that was a no lift. We're just going to tighten up 100 kilos on the bar for Nadia's third and final attempt. All right. Nadia, your clock starts now. Change of athlete. We have Holly at 100 kilos. Holly, your clock starts now for your third and final attempt. I lied. Talia, third and final attempt. Your clock starts now. That unfortunately is a no lift, but she is on the board with a 95-kilo clean and jerk. Maybe we just have 101. Thank you. All right, so you have 101 kilos on the bar for Nadia's third and final attempt. Clock starts now. Stop walking. And that is a good lift. 6 for 6. Take that, middle judge. $102 kilos on the bar for Holly's third and final attempt.
Let's go, Holly!
Holly, your clock starts now. This is the last lift of the day, everyone. Let's go.
Go!
All right, we will be doing a ton of awards in a moment, so stay tuned. We'll tell you to be quiet in a minute. I'm a tinkle now.
That was fun.
Thanks for doing it.
I need to get one involved here, but just safety itself.
Today I learned I cannot be in for sure. As much as I thought it was really I cannot have to bring. Are you thinking I got some words from you? Yes. Oh, actually, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna turn the music off then. That should be enough medals, but if not, they're on like there's more in a box on the side. But that should be plenty. Hello, everyone. I'm going to give out all of the medals, the rest of the medals, the results. This is for all of the rest of the entries. Yeah, for sure. Everybody give a hand to Joe Triolo for helping out all day. Okay. Hey guys, can we pay attention to the medal podium, please? And give these people their due. You're gonna be like loud when you go back. Okay. All right. We are going to start off with the 53-kilo weight class. And I don't know if everybody's here, but we'll start with bronze. Bronze medal goes to Cheryl Madamba. Cheryl, still here?